Hey folks, just a couple tips for those of you replacing the wheel bearing on a Gen 4, maybe even a Gen 5 4Runner. Might be for all of them actually, but definitely the Gen 4. If you use a piece of angle iron between the bolts, one on this side, one on the bottom corner, either way, opposite corners, so that it pushes against the hub here, hub assembly. As you're pushing it out, if you have an angle iron between that and the outer part, it'll actually push the whole thing out, and it'll come out quite easily actually. These are 17 millimeter bolts. Once they're loosened up, seeing they're in a bolt hole that's not to the weather, it comes out pretty easily. Make sure you get yourself new seals for the inside back there. The new one that I got anyways comes with that O-ring and all these parts. Another tip is if you loosen up, if you remove these bolts here, this whole thing will drop out, so you can easily move that around and get your axle out of the way. I suggest, if you're in an area like mine where you get a lot of rotted stuff, to replace the dust shield. And lastly, it's a good idea to clean all the surfaces up with something like this, including that there. And I also have a wire brush that fits on there. Pretty much that's the most. I mean, obviously you get the caliper out of the way, unbolt all this stuff, but be careful for the wheel sensor here. It doesn't look like I'm going to mess it up or anything, so that should be about it. It shouldn't really affect your wheel alignment too much, because this is all pretty high tolerance stuff. That's about it. Otherwise it should just pull itself back in. Here's a new setup on. I'm not sure if you guys really got what I meant with the angle iron, so with this one on, I'm going to show you. If you put this behind here like that, and then you twist those bolts out, one on opposite sides, they'll actually push the whole assembly, whole hub assembly out of the backing piece there. It comes out pretty easily that way. And this is what was left of my dust shield. So there you have it.